Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? Welcome back to the channel, man. For those that don't know me, my name is Mitch from Just Trap Clothing Brand. And today in this video, man, I'm be talking about giving y'all a little overview on my background in clothing, and also really just talking about my transition from retail to basically um, you know, strictly online, you know what I'm saying? So a little bit about myself. I've been in the clothing business since 2014, man. When I started making clothes, it wasn't even really the cool thing to do. Everybody wasn't doing it. It wasn't something that a lot of people believed in. If it wasn't a big brand, nobody wasn't really trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got your own brand, this and that. It wasn't the thing to do. Um, it wasn't popular. It wasn't a lot of crickets and all this stuff being sold for people to make vinyl, and just it just really was like at that time everybody wanted to be a rapper. Everybody wanted to make a mixtape, and I always tell people like right now in 2025, clothing is the new mixtape. Everybody want to drop a brand. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to drop a collection. A collection is like an album. Uh, um, a piece, a hoodie, a t-shirt, that's like a single. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to drop a single, everybody trying to drop a mixtape, you feel me? But back then it wasn't the cool thing to do. So and when I started in the business, I ain't start like everybody usually start. You know what I'm saying? I had like a brief period of time where I was selling my brand like out the trunk and all that stuff. Um, and like I started with a different brand. It wasn't just Trap Brand at first. You feel me? But 2014, I was selling outside, hand to hand out the trunk. By 2015, I had a retail store, and I had a retail store all the way until 2024. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I really didn't get the street aspect of the clothing business. You know what I'm saying? I went straight from starting to jumping right into retail, not even really knowing what I'm doing, not having a background in retail, not never running a retail store before. I just did it. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot of stuff along the way. I made a lot of mistakes that I learned from. Um, I had a lot of good wins. My first drop when I got to Just Trap brand was just a classic Just Trap tee that just had the words Just Trap on it. We sold hella units, man. We probably sold at least 60, 70,000 in that particular design. Um, with just vinyl on a shirt, you know what I'm saying? 4-inch vinyl on a shirt, selling them for 20, $25. We sold so many of those back in 2016. Well, no, excuse me. Just Trap didn't come about to like 2017. So 2017, 2018, we did those numbers with that. I was doing a lot of heavy vinyl work back then, just with the heat press and the vinyl cutter, just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until like 2020, 2021, after the pandemic, when I got into like DTG printing, got the DTG machines, and started doing that. At first I wasn't even working with manufacturers, man. Like I started working with manufacturers in probably like 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing everything in house, man, just using vinyl and heat presses and stuff like that. And screen printed transfers, different stuff like that. You feel me? So that's pretty much how I started. So um in 2024, it was 10 years of me having a store, you feel me? So my lease had ended. I had then went to two stores. I had my first store for like 5.5 years, 6 years almost, and then the second store um, for like 4 years, pretty much. My lease had ended in 2024, and I made a decision to close the store. Now the store was located in Florence, South Carolina, and today's video is sponsored by Anything Customs Printing Apparel. At Anything Customs, they specialize in all sorts of custom apparel from cut and sew manufacturing to screen print, DTG, DTF, and embroidery. Whatever you need, Anything Customs can handle it. Go to anythingcustoms.com and check them out today, or follow them on Instagram at Anything Customs. Now let's get into the video. Florence, South Carolina is not the biggest town. It's a smaller town. And I pretty much did everything that I could do in this town. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much had the biggest parties when it come to brand, had the biggest brand, um, you know, made the most impact when it came to clothing and showing people that this was actually possible in this town. You know what I'm saying? So I made a decision that to close the store down because I wanted to chase a higher ceiling. I felt like I was at my ceiling in South Carolina, in Florence, South Carolina, especially. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I needed a bigger market. I needed a bigger city. I needed to take the show on the road. Plus, I never been on the road with it before. You know what I'm saying? I never experienced like, you know, going places with the brand, going to pop-ups and doing all that stuff. I never done that in the beginning of my career. You know what I'm saying? I was always at a store. And once you get that store, like people ask me like, do I think it's good to have a store? And the store is cool. Even though nowadays stores is kind of, you know, going down the need for stores because online is taking off so heavy. And people are making so much money online. It's like you really don't need a store, but a store is a cool thing, especially if you got a cool store, if you got a cool setup. It's definitely cool, but it's a lot of overhead, it's a lot of other things. But the main thing with a store is it keeps you like I was open from 11 to 7. So it's like you a slave to those hours. It's like you a worker. You gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to go to this store and be in that place those hours, or you have to hire people to be in the place those hours. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not in a position to hire people, then you gotta be there for those hours. So, year after year, my focus was just on the town, on the store, on building a presence in this town, on building a store in this town. So that's what I focused on. I ain't really think about, even though I ship packages all over the world from online, I didn't even really focus on my website like that. It was just up there, and those who follow me or found me, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and they wanted to order, we shipped them. So we shipped packages all over the United States, all over the world. I didn't send packages to Iceland. I didn't send packages to Colombia. I didn't send packages to a bunch of places in the UK, London, British Columbia, all of that stuff. We've been all through the UK. We didn't send places to Dubai. We didn't send packages to Mexico. Um, it might be all, I don't know, but we sent packages all over the world, especially to the UK though. We sent a lot to the UK. The UK definitely rocking with the brand. Um, but like I said, I was mainly focused on the store, so that had me kind of like just stuck in this one mind frame and stuck in this town. And then after years and years, I feel like I did it all in this town. I feel like I hit my ceiling. I feel like I was at the pinnacle that I could be in this town. You know what I'm saying? So I closed the store down. I got me a van. I wrapped the van. I took the show on the road. For the last year and a half, well, I started while I still had the store because I got the van in my last year. The store for the last 2 years, I basically been going to pop up shops, going to streetwear markets, going to got soul shows. I don't really do the small pop up shops like this. Pop up shops that's like where people got more vendors than customers. The people that's just trying to make a dollar off the vendors and all that. I don't do those pop up shops. I like big events, whether it's sneaker con, got sold, uh, streetwear market, unfazed, different stuff that's like big where they at least know they're gonna provide me with customers. I'm not worried about making a sale. Like I don't expect a pop-up shop host to help me make some money or nothing like that. I expect for somebody throwing a pop-up shop, I expect for them to provide customers for me to have a chance to make money. I'm gonna do the rest. My product is good, it's gonna sell itself. So I just need eyes to be in the building. So yeah, man. That's that. And
Today's video is sponsored by Anything Customs Printing Apparel. At Anything Customs, they specialize in all sorts of custom apparel, from cut and sew manufacturing to screen print, DTG, DTF, and embroidery. Whatever you need, Anything Customs can handle it. Go to anythingcustoms.com and check them out today, or follow them on Instagram at Anything Customs. Now let's get into the video.
and pretty much like I said, I took the show on the road, and over the last 2 years, I learned a lot. I've been doing things different. It took me a whole freaking year to actually get out of the way of thinking like retail, because in retail, and see, this is where the point of the video come in. This is really what I want to discuss in the video: the transition from the retail to being outside with it, on the streets with it, hand to hand with it. With retail, it's like you kind of rushed a little bit. It's like you gotta do stuff uh rapidly. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when you're in a town like mine and you got your local customers that always come in the store, and they always asking the question, man, you got something new for me? They might have bought all the last drop. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, you got something new for me? You got what you got new? What you got new? What you got new? And in hindsight, looking back, I feel like I got rushed a lot by um by that type of process. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like putting out hella stuff uh without really promoting it the proper way. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, like, the people online, they might only seen it one or two times, but to the people in the store, it's like old now. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been seeing it every time they come in the store. So I'm steady, constantly trying to come up with ideas and trying to come out with new stuff. And I'm like running through a bunch of different concepts, a bunch of different ideas too fast, prematurely. They're not even getting out to the masses. You know what I'm saying? So it's like still so many people in the world that haven't even saw whatever it was that I might have put out. And I got into a point where that type of pace was like normal to me. Just steady creating. Like, when I first started dropping shoes, bro. I started dropping shoes, bro, and I started dropping shoes in like 2022. I think it was about 2022. I dropped my first shoe. And like between 2022 and 2023, in 1 year, I didn't put out like 7 shoes, bro. Like, why? And I had a one shoe. The ice cream was like my biggest drop. Why didn't I push that more? Why didn't I uh restock that and make more and get that to the masses? You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty much like a lesson, something I learned in hindsight, looking back. Like, damn, I did a lot of stuff too quick. You know what I'm saying? So it took me a while to get out that mindset. I'm still kind of slowly pulling away from that mindset and getting into the mindset of, doing drops and stuff like that, because I never would like do a drop. I would just put shit out in the store. I would just drop that shit, you know what I'm saying, random, anytime, you know what I'm saying? Just put it out. So now what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to learn something new. This is new for me. These new methods is all new for me, because like certain people, this all they've been doing. They never experienced retail. They never had a store. They never been in that particular environment. So this all new to me. Doing drops, you know what I'm saying? Closing the website, all of that stuff is new to me. So for a while, at first I tried to do the closed website password method, and I was still kind of in that mind frame of people need to see it, people need to see it. Not really building that exclusivity, not really making people wait, not really making people do what I want them to do to get my product, just keeping an open door policy. I tried to do the closed door thing, and it just was aggravating me doing it. So I ended up opening the site back up, and I had it open for the last little while now, months. But I decided to like try this method again. And this video is brought to you by Just Trap Brand Clothing. Just Trap is a lifestyle brand. Trapping is the action of working. Just Trap is a call to action. We challenge you to keep working hard consistently and you will win. Never give up, never be a quitter because you only going to get quitter results. Just Trap brand is a motivational brand, is a challenge, is a call to action for you to work hard and win more. Make sure y'all subscribe to that SMS list and that VIP wait list so you can actually get a chance to cop some of this merch. Because if not, you won't be able to enter the website. Um, Again, this video is brought to you by Just Trap Brand. Work hard, win more. Now let's get back to the video. Do a closed site thing, you know what I'm saying? So for my fall one drop, the site will be closed. It will be the VIP wait list. You must sign up to get access type shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, and also I've been on the streets like for the last year, and when you in the streets, like I chose Atlanta to be the next city that I want to grow big in because they really accept the brand a lot. Um, and so I go out there like every week, driving there every week, 4 hours, 4.5 hours, driving there, staying 3, 4 days, just hustling. Like I just started. I'm hustling like I really never had a brand before. I mean, like I just started my brand. You know what I'm saying? So I meet people all the time, and some people don't know my background because they just meet me. They never saw my brand. They never saw my Instagram. Never saw nothing. So a lot of times it might appear like I was just starting or some shit. Or I'm new to it, but really, when I'm outside in the streets now, I got a whole bunch of experience now. So now I know how to sell. I know what sells. I know what works, and that's my advantage. I think that's where I think those 10 years in the retail, helped me. But it's all a learning process, man. I'm enjoying the ride. I'm embracing everything. Um, I'm in the streets with it now, touching more people, traveling city to city, going places with the brand, doing things different, and I'm enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? People always ask me, man, you gonna get another store? You gonna get another store? I might one day. I might get another store, but right now I don't want to be trapped in no place. I want to have the freedom to move, and I want to create my online community um, to a point where like it's the online is doing what it needs to do, so I can create a store that's just a vibe. Whether customers come in or not, whether I have a bunch of stuff in there, probably not. I want to have like the key pieces, the staple pieces will probably be in there, just the flagship stuff. But I mostly want to have a store which is like a photo op, a spot where you come in, just enjoy the vibe of the place, and you might could pick up something. If there's anything left from the last drop online, it'll be in there. You might could get some basics, but nah, I don't really know. But right now, I'm just enjoying moving around city to city. I'm just enjoying planting my flag in Atlanta, doing my thing like that. You feel me? So, yeah, man, that's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? But the transition though, it's cool, man. It's cool. I like it. Now, like I said, with my new fall drop, I'm closing the site. The site closes August 10th. The site closes if you're not on the VIP wait list, then you won't get the password to even be able to go on the site. When the next drop happens, you won't be able to access it until we open the site back up. And I'm not opening the site back up to 48 hours after the password is sent out and those VIP members got a chance to go grab whatever they want. Now, if there's anything left when we open the doors up, we're gonna open the doors up and anybody, the public, can get access to it. But if it's nothing left, then the site will remain closed until the next drop. And if you're not on the list, then you ain't gonna have access. You ain't gonna be able to shop, man. You can't come in. You feel me? So all in all, that's what I'm doing, man. I'm gonna try to start dropping more videos, man, more YouTube content, man. If y'all got any topics that y'all want me to talk about, if there's anything else you want to know about my background or just know about being in retail, for the last 10 years, dealing with manufacturers for the last 5 or 6 years. Um, Drop it in the comments, man. Let me know some topics to talk about. I really be wanting to record more. I really do, man. This is new to me too, like the content part. I had a YouTube channel for a while. I used to do camera work at first, so I used to record other people, but I've been transitioning the channel to Just Trap Network, which is what it is now. But just talking to the people, but the people's not there yet. That's always been like a challenge for me. So I'm trying to get back into it, man. Y'all drop some topics, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in to the video, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the channel so I can grow more. Uh, if you're interested in the brand, man, text the word trap to 833-721-1883. That's how you can get on the website, wait list, the VIP wait list, or you can sign up for SMS messaging. Right now, the site is open till August 10th. After that, it's over with. So make sure you sign up, man. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, listening to me for a minute, man. It's your boy Mitch, Just Trap Clothing Brand. I'm going to holler at y'all on the next one. You feel me?